it's just been amazing, amazing, amazing. Again, this is my second year that I've come in, receiving and making sure that we pour back into our people correctly, and also not just for our people, but for the nations. And I really enjoyed an encouraging word by Peter Wagner and Doris Wagner, Rebecca Greenwood, just the different states that represented as well, that we can carry with us and learn from different states and what we can take back and, actually surveying our area.
I come to this band meeting. The connections I make are incredible, and the revelation from God is amazing, because the strategic connections and the revelation that comes is great when you meet with other people who are like-minded. I loved hearing Doris and Peter talk and tell their stories. It was so amazing to hear about the old stories. I think it's a reminder to us of what they've done and how important it is for us to listen to the revelation they got and to the lessons they learned, and be mindful of that, and not just think, oh, I'll just do it this way because that's the way I've done it. I think it was really good to know what their motivation was. In some ways, I think their motivation and the things they learned on the field and in their prayer assignments, and that was very helpful to me. I think it was grounding. It grounded me in a new way.
I think that if this conference is anything, it's showing us that we are empowered as individuals, as leaders, as ministers, to do the things that we're called to do from just a ministry perspective, but also as a lateral perspective, where we are, where we're positioned. We don't need to go anywhere. We don't need to do anything other than be in ministry, doing what God called us to do here. And what this has done is given us empowerment and knowledge to be able to do those things. We are highlighting individuals from around the country who have been there, who have seen the worst of the worst, who have seen the best of the best, and have got results on both sides. And I would say to somebody who's interested in learning more about this, that if you're looking for tangible evidence, tangible results of the power of God in ministry and how He's operating in the planet and even locally, I would say this is the place to come. Because there's no better place to fully understand what's happening at a ground level than to come and hear from those who are doing the work here.
I've come because I connected with SPAN several years ago, and I'm the Florida State leader for SPAN, and found my alignment with Becca and Greg and the SPAN network to just be a perfect fit for the type of ministry and intercession that I'm called to. And since being aligned with them, it's really amplified my prayer life and my training and the support that I need in what I'm called to do. Every time we gather, we get stronger in our networking, and the camaraderie and the prayer army just becomes stronger. So I always know I have more friends in intercession, and the prayer army is greater, and we can conquer more demons and principalities and change the world.
Takeaway, a more effective way of doing things. Absolutely connections, most definitely connections, and life. I wouldn't say just seasoned friendships. I say lifelong partnerships, and people that actually are thinking the same way you're thinking, and you're like, yeah, let's do this.
A deeper walk with God, really understanding the powers that are out there and the control, how we can walk in authority. We have the power to walk in authority because of who He is, and we belong to Him.